Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars and I'm back today with a brand new video. Today I'm doing another experiment here in the Magic Kingdom all about the wait times. Now I did this when the parks first reopened and the capacity was much lower and the parks were less crowded to see if the wait times posted were actually how long you stood in line. So we're doing that again. The capacity's increased, it's much busier, there's still no FastPass. Are the wait times accurate? We're gonna ride all the most popular rides in the Magic Kingdom today to find out. Let's get to it. I have a list of the most popular attractions today to ride here at the Magic Kingdom. I'm starting my day later than I would advise you to start your day. I'm starting around 10:30. I would tell you to get here early, get here before rope drop so you can get a bunch of the big rides without waiting in long lines, but that's not what today's about. Today's about testing those long lines. So we're gonna do all of the mountains, Peter Pan's Flight, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean. We're gonna hit all the big ones to see what those wait times are really like. I've said it before and I've said it again, but right now without FastPass, there's two main factors that contribute to how long an attraction's wait is. Of course, the popularity factor's in there for sure, but the biggest contributors are how fast you can load and unload people and the ride capacity. Some attractions, like the Haunted Mansion, it's an omnimover. You can load every vehicle. It's very quick to get people on and off because it's consistently moving. So that attraction, throughout this entire time, has had a relatively low wait, even though it's very, very popular. However, attractions such as Splash Mountain, which is a boat which takes longer to get people in and out, they also weren't filling the logs to capacity for safety. So you cut the capacity in half and have a popular attraction with a long load and unload time, you're gonna have a really long line. So those have been the two factors I've said this whole time that have contributed to how long the waits are. So we're gonna see they've changed some of the capacity at some attractions as health and safety restrictions change and loosen up a little bit. They've been able to load more people into things such as theater shows and on different ride vehicles. So you may see that some of the attractions that before took a really long time might take less now. Another thing I'm going to be addressing in all my videos right now, yes, the mask policy has updated. Masks are no longer required outdoors, however, they are still required at all indoor locations, merchandise, dining locations, and on all attractions and in the proper queue. If they're indoors or outdoors, it doesn't matter there. So, masks again, no longer required. Your vaccination status has nothing to do with it. However, I will still be wearing my mask at times if it's crowded, if I'm interacting with a cast member as a courtesy for other guests, and for cast members, I will still put my mask on, so you'll see my mask go on and off. I am fully vaccinated, but as a courtesy to people who may not be vaccinated or, kids can't get vaccinated everywhere yet, I'm gonna be nice to them and keep my mask on. So that's just the mask spiel. Now let's go get the most important thing of the day. If you're like me, you need an iced coffee to start the day, and there's usually a really long line at the Main Street Bakery, which is the Starbucks when you first come in. However, you can mobile order Joffrey's brand iced coffee from several locations. Friar's Nook right here in Fantasyland, as well as Pinocchio's Village House across the way in Fantasyland, as well as Sleepy Hollow, where you can get that Nutella and fruit waffle. Those are all on mobile order. You can get your cold brew, you can get your iced coffee, you won't have to wait very long. I already got called for my order, so that's a little pro coffee tip. Look at that, a beautiful Joffrey's cold brew French roast. I could have added flavor, but I decided not to. They had vanilla or caramel, and I waited approximately 1 minute for it, which is a great tip if you want to get your iced coffee early in the morning. And now to a ride. Take me to the line, coffee. We're gonna start out strong here and go for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train right off the bat. Has a posted 60-minute wait. That's pretty long. It's actually the longest in the park. As I looked at the wait times app, Space Mountain and Splash Mountain were closed for technical difficulties. I'm sure they'll come back up later, or at least I sure hope so. So we are gonna go kick this adventure off with Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Still looking for the end of the line. Maybe one day. Someday I'll find the end. Someday we'll meet again. All right, let us start the clock. All right, so at this point, it's been a little over 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I'm in the official part of the queue. At this point, food and drinks are no longer able to be eaten, and masks are required to be on, even though you're still outdoors. You're in the official part of the queue. That is Disney's policy. You're also going to see that the markers are here. They were not in the extended queue. But to quote Walt Disney, I hope we never lose sight of one thing: personal space is still appreciated, even when there's not markers on the ground. Wait time update. It's been about 40 minutes, and I am here where the interactive part of the queue is. Obviously it's not happening right now, but it's a really cute interactive game that your kids can play with the jewels when that is operating. So almost inside, and again, it's been about 40 minutes. If you've never been on it, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a really cute family coaster. It's kind of like a family coaster dark ride hybrid. It's got a 38-inch height requirement, and it definitely is a cool coaster because the mine cars swing side to side, not just move forward and back like a roller coaster. But then you also go through scenes of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Particularly, you go through the mine where the dwarfs are all digging. So it's a really cool attraction, very, very popular, usually one of the longest lines in the park. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, posted wait time, 60 minutes, actual wait time, 56 minutes. So pretty spot on there. Now, this is one I would not recommend riding in the middle of the day like I just did. This is definitely one I would recommend either going first, except for you should really go to Splash Mountain first, or towards the end of the day. As the day goes on, this line gets lower and lower, and I've ridden it last thing in the evening with like a 30-minute wait. So this is definitely one I recommend waiting until the end. As always, you can get in line up until the minute the park closes. So if the park closes at 9, you can literally get in line at 8:55, and even if it has a posted hour wait, you can get in line, and then that way you're wasting that hour. You're not wasting that hour. You're spending that hour when the park's already closed. You're not wasting other ride time, but I promise this one will drop as the day goes on. So first ride, pretty accurate. Let's check out another one. Okay, the Peter Pan's flight wait time right now is 40 minutes, so we're gonna go check that out. As a wait time update, Space Mountain and Splash Mountain are both back up and running. Splash has a 95-minute wait. Space Mountain didn't have quite that long of a wait, but since we're here in Fantasyland, we're gonna go check out Peter Pan's flight. A posted wait of 40 minutes. We are officially in the queue. They've been using Columbia Harbor House as part of their extended queue, which is interesting. But if you want Columbia Harbor House food, you can always get it at Tomorrowland Terrace. Hello.
Have fun.
Thank you. They are serving things like the lobster roll and such if you, like me, miss the Columbia Harbor House. But let's start the clock because we are off to Neverland in approximately 40 minutes. It's been exactly 10 minutes and I'm about to head into the official part of the queue. So we'll see if this really takes 40 minutes. If you don't know, Peter Pan's Flight is an incredibly popular family attraction. It takes you in a flying pirate ship over Neverland through the Darling's Nursery. There's no height requirement. It opened with the park. Well, technically it actually opened 2 days after the park, but it's on the opening day map and it's widely referred to as an opening day attraction. And it's a family classic. It's a must-do. Still one of the most popular rides in Walt Disney World over almost 50 years later. I do love this queue. I didn't go through it much before because of FastPass, but it's really cute because you get to see people like Nana. Oh no, it's coming. I can't stop myself. Poor Nana. Poor Nana. Poor father. All right, Peter Pan's flight posted 40. It was actually 30 on the nose, and now it's already to right there, and it's posted 25. So that one was a little bit overestimated, and it's also one I recommend waiting until it drops to like that 20, 30, because it will throughout the day, especially in the morning and the afternoon. But that is one that will up and down throughout the day. Do not wait more than 30 minutes in line for Peter Pan's flight if you can help it. Now we are headed down to Frontierland because the longest wait in the park right now is Splash Mountain at 60 minutes. So we're going to go over to that side of the park, Splash, Thunder, Jungle Cruise, Pirates, check out all of those. We have made it to Splash Mountain. A 60-minute wait coming our way. All right, 60 minutes. Let's start the clock. Splash Mountain is a very popular, a lot of people's favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World attraction. It's got a 50-foot drop into the Briar Patch. It's a log flume attraction, so you may get wet. 40-inch height requirement, and again, a lot of people's favorite. So this is often one of the longest lines in the park, and that's always been the case. At some point, TBD when, they still haven't announced it, they are retheming Splash Mountain to be Princess and the Frog. It's going to pick up where the story left off after the attraction, a whole new retheme. I'm super excited about it because I love that movie and I think the music's amazing, and most importantly, I hope that means somehow beignets will make it here to the Magic Kingdom. Let's all hope together for beignets, shall we? Update. It has been 30 minutes and I am still right here, which is very far back into the queue. I'm predicting this is going to be longer than an hour. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes since I got in line, and we're finally about to head up into the inside, which is almost the end. Almost the end. Wait a minute. Oh no. I can't wear this on Splash Mountain. I look ridiculous. But my hair isn't. All right, I survived Splash Mountain. I don't think I got that wet. It had a posted 60-minute wait. I waited 90 minutes for it. So, longer than the posted wait, which I didn't appreciate. Splash Mountain has always been one of the most popular rides at the Magic Kingdom. Right now is no different. They are not seating every row. The reason this line gets so long is because it's got a very long load and unload process, and they're still not filling all the rows. They're leaving at least one row in between parties. So I've got 2 tips for Splash Mountain. The first is to come here first. Get to the park early, get to the parking lot an hour before the park actually opens, or get on the first bus that you can from your resort. Get here, get into the park as fast as you can, and then go to Splash Mountain first. It will likely not open on time because it usually has a delayed opening, in which case I will then tell you to go ride Pirates and Jungle Cruise, which get longer lines throughout the day, and then keep an eye on Splash and jump in line quickly after it reopens. The other best time to ride it to avoid a long line is at night. It's actually really cool to ride it at night because the drop is really fun, but the later in the day it goes, the lower it'll get. Do not ride Splash Mountain in the middle of the day because you're going to wait in a long line. All right, from one extreme to the next, we're headed to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad now. This is another classic Magic Kingdom attraction, 40-inch height requirement. This is your runaway train coaster. It's had a low wait all day, and it's right now posted at 15, which is really low. So I'm kind of thinking this one may be under, or maybe it really is only 15. So let's find out. All right, well, we are #moving and grooving. Literally the opposite of what just happened on Splash Mountain. We're already to the point where we're about to load our train cards. It has been 6 minutes since I got in line, and I'm already headed to get in my car.
Su seguridad, permanezca sentado.
Wow, I love Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It is so much fun. It makes me giggle hysterically every time because it's just so fun being flung about. 15-minute wait, it was actually like 6. So, good job, Big Thunder. The reason that one's so much lower than Splash, though, again, a lot more cars. They can load it to capacity and getting people in and out of that one quicker. So, that's great. And now we're headed over to Adventureland to check out Pirates and Jungle Cruise. Little wait time status update for you. Splash is the longest line in the park with a 75-minute wait. Mine Train and Space both have a 50-minute wait. Jungle has a 40-minute wait. Pirates has a 25-minute wait. And then pretty much everything else is less than that. So the increase in capacity on ride vehicles is definitely making an impact as far as the waits go. It's time to go to the Caribbean on one of my all-time favorite Disney attractions, Pirates of the Caribbean. This is that iconic family boat ride that takes you back in time to the land of the pirates. No height requirement. And right now it has a 25-minute wait, which is pretty low for Pirates. It's because they've increased the capacity a little bit. This has been one that has, throughout this entire time, this has been one that's had a very, very long line, very consistently. But they've started seating more people per boat. And it looks like that's helping the wait times, but let's see if 25 minutes is accurate, because it's still, the queue goes all the way out here. It's been 20 minutes and I'm already about to the load platform. So I feel like 25 is going to be a pretty fair guess. It was a little slow moving at first, but now it seems like 25 will be pretty accurate. Of the Caribbean posted 25-minute wait. It was about 27, so pretty spot on. It's now gone up to a 35-minute wait, which either way, they're loading closer together. They're no longer skipping. It used to be like one party in the front and then me in the back usually. And this time they only were skipping one row in between parties. So they've increased the capacity, and that's about half of what it used to be this time of day. All right, we're gonna get a snack and then we're gonna ride Jungle Cruise. So this is the spring roll cart that serves those delightful cheeseburger and pizza spring rolls. You can get one of each, or you can get two of the same ones. And they have an aioli that you can ask for. It's kind of a secret, so if they don't give it to you, ask for it. You can put either one in it, but it goes great with the cheeseburger ones because it's kind of like Big Mac sauce. Let's get into the spring rolls. Now these are expensive. They're $9.50 for two. They were less than that, but they recently went up. So I think they're delicious. I think they're a fun snack. This is not my favorite park for quick service food, and I'd actually rather get these than like a quick service cheeseburger probably. So, or quick service pizza here. because Pinocchio's isn't the best, but. They're so good. They're gooey and cheesy and pickly. I would much rather snack around the parks than go sit at a quick service restaurant most of the time. So I love these. They've got the buffalo chicken tots over at Friar's Nook that are fun. They have the footlong corn dog at Sleepy Hollow, the fruit Nutella waffle at Sleepy Hollow. They've got corn dog nuggets at Westward Ho or Pecos Bill's. If you do actually want to go sit down and have lunch somewhere, my personal favorites are probably either Pecos Bill's, which is Tex-Mex, or Tomorrowland Terrace, like I said earlier, is serving the food from Columbia Harbor House. So it's like fish and chips, chicken nuggets, lobster roll. Those are probably the best quick services here. Those are so good. All right, belly is full of cheeseburger egg roll, and we are headed back into Adventureland to go ride the Jungle Cruise. Things are boding well for our wait time on Jungle Cruise, I think, because normally these would all be filled if it was like 35 to 40 minutes, which I believe is what it is right now, but clearly they are loading the boats to a higher capacity so that the line might have gone down a little bit or they're closer in the queue. All right. Hello! Thank you! The sign on the cast members are holding said 40, but the standby entrance here says 30. So we're gonna check the app and see what it says to get our official posted wait. I think we should go with 30 though, because that's what's posted on there. So before 30 minutes would have been out a lot longer, and it doesn't look like any of the markers have moved, but it looks like people just are standing closer together, and that's what makes the distance shorter. So take that information as you will. It's been 12 minutes since I got in line, and I wouldn't say we're moving and grooving, TM, but we are moving. Well, bad news, friends. I was here, it had been about 25 minutes, and they just came on the loudspeaker and said the world famous Jungle Cruise is closing for technical difficulties. So, I think it's safe to say that 30 minutes would have been close to accurate. It probably would have been 30 to 35 because I'm almost to the front. All right, well, that's a bummer that we don't get to go on the world famous Jungle Cruise, but I think we can safely say it would have been between 30 and 40 minutes because I was almost to the front and it had been about 25 since I got in line. So I want to say that one was fairly accurate. And now we're going to go to Tomorrowland. A little wait time update for you as we head into Tomorrowland. Splash still has the longest line in the park at 60 minutes, 60. Space and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train both have a 40-minute wait. I told you Seven Dwarfs would drop in the afternoon. Big Thunder has a 20-minute wait. Basically everything else in the park has a 30-minute wait or less, and most things have a 20-minute wait or less. Peter Pan's Flight is around 20, Buzz is 5, Mansion's 10. So this time of day, it's a really good time to come on things because the waits have dropped drastically from earlier this morning. All right, getting in line now for Space Mountain. This is one of my all-time favorite Disney attractions. It has a posted 40-minute wait. This is that rocket ship roller coaster through the dark. It has a 44-inch height requirement. I absolutely adore this one. Previously, they were seating people pretty far out, so I'm excited to see what the seating is like as far as the capacity goes. But it's had between a 40, 50, sometimes a 60-minute wait all day today. So let's start the clock. Made it inside. It has only been about 10 minutes since we got in the queue. It's definitely not moving and grooving, but it is moving. I'm always grooving, but the queue isn't always grooving. But it's moving somewhat steadily, so we'll see if 40 is accurate. Oh my gosh, I love that attraction. I sometimes forget how much I love that attraction, and then I ride it and giggle and my stomach hurts, and it's so much fun. It was about a 35-minute wait, so pretty close to the accurate time. Scooting over to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin now. It's had a pretty low wait all day. The longest I've seen it, I think, is about 20-25 minutes today. It's got a posted 10-minute wait right now, so we will see if that is accurate, per usual. It's only been about 2 minutes and we're already headed inside, so this one is an Omni mover. There's no height requirement. It's when you're going to help Buzz Lightyear defeat the evil Emperor Zurg in a shooting game, but because it's an Omni mover and they can load every car, it tends to move pretty quickly. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin was about an 8-9 minute wait, so 10 minutes was right on the money there. Love that attraction, and I love that it's got a lower wait time right now, because that means you can ride a couple times, really try and max out that Galactic Hero game. Don't forget, you become a Galactic Hero to go ask in the gift shop and they'll give you a sticker. Now I'm headed back to Fantasyland to check out something there. I've got just a few more attractions on the list today. There aren't very many more wait times right now. It's very quiet. Splash, Space, Mine Train have the longest waits in the park, followed by Pirates of the Caribbean. Jungle Cruise is still closed, but everything's pretty manageable right now. Headed now into Mickey's Philharmagic. This is that 3D show where it takes you into movies like Aladdin and The Lion King and The Little Mermaid, and the music is around you and you got the 3D glasses. It's got a 10-minute wait right now, and the reason I'm very interested in this one was once the parks reopened, the shows like this had really, really long wait times because the theaters had such low capacity. You'd have to wait for 2 or 3 shows in front of you to finish before you could fit in the theater. A little bit change in the seating. There are no rows blocked off. The last time I enjoyed this show, there was every other row blocked off. And then there were seats blocked off in between and blocks that were available. As you can see now, no rows are blocked off, and there's no seats that aren't blocked off. However, the cast member just came on and said, please leave 2 seats in between every party. So Mickey's Philharmagic, first of all, I love that show. I haven't seen it in so long because the waits have been so long, and it's so cute, and it just will bring a smile to your face, and you'll feel all magical and pixie dusted. It really was just about 10 minutes. We just waited for the show ahead of us to be out. Again, they're not seating, or they're not blocking off any rows now, and they're not blocking off any specific seats. All rows are open, and they just ask that you save 2 seats in between each party. So that's a great filler attraction. Sit down, get some AC, and enjoy a little magic and pixie dust with some classic Disney songs. It was lovely. Well, there's not many long wait times left. The last attractions that have wait times over 45 minutes or so are the same ones. Mine Train, Splash Mountain, and Space Mountain. We've already done all of those. Everything else has 30 minutes or less for the most part. And while it only has a 5-minute wait, which everyone knows means it's a walk-on, and you get to just frolic aboard, we're not going to leave the Magic Kingdom and not ride the Haunted Mansion. So 5-minute wait at the Haunted Mansion, we're doing it. The Haunted Mansion is arguably the most beloved attraction of all time in all of Disney World and all of Disney parks. There's several of them around the world. Classic attraction, no height requirement. You're going to board a doom buggy and head into a haunted house Disney style. So it's going to be a little bit spooky, but it ends up being fun and lighthearted. Lots of kids love it. I loved it as a kid. And it's just it's a Disney classic. So this is a great attraction. I'm going to call it a filler attraction, but don't yell at me. Filler attractions are just ones that have low waits oftentimes throughout the day. So if you see Haunted Mansion above like 30 minutes, I would wait a little bit because it's been pretty much under 20 minutes all day today. Haunted Mansion, always a delight, always a must-do when you're at the Magic Kingdom, and a true walk-on, which means we literally keep on walking until you step foot in the Doom Buggy. Didn't stop one time. A must-do, and again, a great attraction that's not going to have that long of a line usually, so you can fill it in between all these other ones. So the ones you want to look out for, as we've learned today, Splash Mountain. It was 90 minutes when we did it today. Space Mountain, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Those are going to be your longest wait, so plan to do those first or plan to do those later in the day. My best advice is, again, go to Splash first and then do Pirates and Jungle, knock all those out first thing. Well, friends, that is a wrap on our wait time experiment here at the Magic Kingdom. I went to 10 of the most popular attractions throughout the park and found that for the most part, the wait times were very accurate, within 5 or so minutes on most of the attractions. The one outlier, of course, was Splash Mountain, which was posted 60 and I waited 90. So with Splash Mountain specifically, again, go first thing in the morning or go last thing in the evening and you'll likely have a shorter line. We're going to do this at the other Disney parks as well as Universal, so let me know what attractions you want to see down in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media at AllEars.net, and until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.